The content on this channel is for historical and educational purposes only. These videos explore history through engineering and model making, and does not endorse any political ideologies. Thank you for your understanding.
Here we are with another Coolbank model. Yet again, they've brought something different out, something a bit more unusual, and here it is. It is the Crusader. I wasn't sure whether to get this one or not, but after getting the Stuart and being pleasantly surprised with the quality and the functions on it, I thought, absolutely. British Allied stuff is not normally my cup of tea, but I thought, hey, let's give it a go. As you can see, it is processed and packed very well. You get the horrible little decals, which I'm going to use on this one because I'm going to do it as much out of the box as I dare. Loads and loads and loads of accessories to fit. That's half the fun with these things. It's a bit more model making than just out of the box and play. I was really surprised at the quality of the tracks, just the spare links you get on this one. You have to check every nook and cranny to make sure there's nothing left in it. And there's the classic Coolbank remote. Now, I did only have two problems with this model, which I'll come to later in the video, but it was definitely not because of the packaging. That was definitely one of the better models I've unpacked recently. It was well protected. At least you can get to the battery easier on this one. The Stuart was a little bit of a pain to get to. Everything opens on them. I was really surprised on the hatches. It does take you a bit of a while to fit the details. My only complaint on the details was all the details are in the tan plastics. When you put them on, they stick out a bit. The other thing is, when you put the details on, the edges haven't been painted black. So what I did is I took NATO black or matte black, whatever it is, Humbrol 33, and just touched up the edges to make sure everything was painted. And here we go with a function test. These have the same controls as the Stuart. Sometimes you have to bind it when it comes out the box, but on the Stuart and this one I didn't have to. I know other people have said you have to bind them. It is the servo rotation, it is servo elevation, it is servo recoil. That is an impressive model for the price you pay. I think it's about £120 or £125 in total. You don't get that on the basic Heng Long ones, and they're £30 or £40 or £50 more expensive for the base models. The lights you can turn on and off. It's got servo recoil, it's got the smoke function, it's got searchlight and the headlights on the front, machine gun noise and machine gun lights. I always like to make sure they work properly. 9 times out of 10 I rip the horrible little smoke generators out because I think they're pointless. But you can change how the barrel elevates. You can either have it as up and down proportional, or it follows the stick. As you can see, it's really easy to control, really smooth, really proportional. Again, a massive jump compared to the basic Heng Long ones. I know the new Heng Long 7.0 board is pretty good, but I'm comparing it to the 5.3 and the 6.0 boards that we've seen recently. The only thing I'll say about the board is it's very quiet. You can't really turn the volume up. You can turn it on and off, but compared to Tajin, Toro, Clark boards, whatever, the sound is quite... the quality's good, but it's just not very loud. What I might do in the future is I might put a Clark board in this, get some sounds made for it, just to see how it should sound and how well we can get it to sound. There is plenty of room in this. I did have a look. There is some room to play with it if you do want to put aftermarket boards in, because it has already the servo stuff mounted. It wouldn't be a hard conversion to put a different board in. So, two problems. One, it came missing this toolbox on the side, and I couldn't get the fuel pipe to work. So what I did, I drilled it out and used a pin to put the pipe on. I did have to print myself a commander or two for this. The only probably thing I don't like is I'd quite like putting blokes at the top. Overall, so actually for the price, absolutely smashing. This should be in anyone's wish list. It's got independent suspension, the tracks are decent quality, it's not too big, it's not too small, it's proper good size to chuck in the back of your car and have some play with. I've been running this for a few months now. and nothing's really damaged or broken it other than when I've crashed into things. You can see what here, I had to 3D print a toolbox for it. I will say, I did contact Banggood and they did send out a spare box, but by the time it came I'd already printed one and weathered it, etc. I have no patience. No, so overall, even the stickers were better than the Heng Long and Tasian ones. They're not as thick. I know some guys have bought aftermarket decals and stuff, but as I said, in the future I think I'm going to completely strip this, put a clarkboard in it and probably repaint it from scratch. I did get the painted version, as you can see, but just the bag of bits you get. You've got a big bag of spares, tools, a bit of everything in there really. I was really impressed what you get for your money. I really think Coolbank are going to become the industry standard for tanks. And here we go. Here is the old action cam footage from the back of the Crusader. As you can see, it's really smooth running. The suspension works very well, apart from my dodgy camera work. It's a lot of fun to drive around. It's not great at off-roading, just because how much torque the motor has and the gearbox has. I will say that it's more a light dirt, indoor, even carpet type runner. It's not going to deal with that thick grass, as you can see, or proper off-roading or water. I have seen other guys run these and try and get through puddles and stuff, and one or two have fried the motor on them. But overall, absolutely amazing bit of kit, and I really recommend anyone goes and gets one. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'll try and bring some more unboxings, reviews, and playing with tanks. Other than that, please like, comment, subscribe. Subscribe if I get my teeth in. And I will see you all next time.